Hello, I'm Stacy Upton. What I'm about to say may not be popular with thousands of car dealers throughout the country, but then I've also been told that being popular is not a good reason to avoid saying something that needs to be said. If you wish to acquire or save money, love adventure and reasonable change, would like to exercise authority and power over someone else, and are seeking enjoyment during the effort, then listen up and focus in. You'll be proud you did. Question. If you had the choice between two identical new cars, one $4,000 less than the other, which one would you pick? Well, the answer is obvious, isn't it? Well, some car buying is like that. Some consumers, expert with car salesmen, are naturally prepared, relaxed, and ready to compete with the best sellers. So, prepare yourself to become what the car salesman dreads most, a car buyer who is prepared. Many customers pay dearly for not being prepared before they enter the car dealer's territory. To further demonstrate this statement of the problem, let's look at this dramatization.
Honey, are you really sure we can afford a new car right now?
We just have to make sure we can make those monthly payments.
Maybe we ought to do this some other time. Why don't we go shopping for lawn chairs?
I can't drive a lawn chair to work.
Well, hello there, folks. My name's Bob Clark. What kind of car are you folks looking for today?
A mid-size.
Well, how about this little baby over here? If I'm not mistaken, it just went on sale this morning. How much were you folks planning to spend?
Around $12,000. That's with the trade-in. How much is this car?
Is that your trade-in out by the curb?
Oh, yes, that's Old Faithful. It's been like an old friend through thick and thin.
Let me ask you this. If I could get you into a brand new car for, say, around $14,000, which between you and me is a real bargain, would you be willing to buy today?
Oh, well,
If I could arrange that, would you be willing to trade today?
Well, I don't know. I think we'd like to shop around some more.
Sure, go ahead. Shop around all you want to, but you're not going to find a better deal than that in town. I probably shouldn't tell you this, but we have a contest going on today, and that little baby's probably not going to last past noon.
Really?
When you're hot, you're hot. I have just sold more cars than any other salesman on this lot. One more car, I get a trophy for the best salesman, and a trip to the islands. My girl's counting on it. So make me an offer. Why don't we take it out for a test ride?
Well, maybe some other time.
I can see that you're both business-minded people. What do you do for a living? Let me guess. You both sell real estate, don't you?
No, actually, we're both engineers in the aerospace industry.
Wonderful! Well, let's take it out for a spin, see how it rides, and then we can talk about your trade-in.
Well, actually,
I can tell you guys want to get right down to business. So, let's buckle up here. I didn't catch your names.
Andy Smith, and this is Joe.
Okay, we all set?
Wow, that's nice.
You know, last month I toured the factory where they make this car, and honest, the craftsmanship that goes into this thing is the most fantastic thing I've ever seen. Handles like a dream, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Elegance, there's no other word for it. You're really going to like the new car. How's it ride in the back seat, Mrs. Smith?
Oh, very nice. Smooth.
No, I need a little more information on you two so we can get the papers started. What's your home address?
12560 Caucus Drive.
And I assume you own your own home?
Well, we're buying. How much were you going to allow on the trade-in?
Well, I'll have to find out, but 3, maybe 4. Excuse me, if you'll give me your keys, I'll go get an exact estimate for you. Great. Okay, you guys just sit tight.
4,000, that's pretty good for a trade-in.
Let's watch the first salesman turn over the customer to a second salesman.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Hi. Dave Kelly, how are you today? Bob just gave me your credit information, and I have to tell you, you should be awfully proud of your credit record. It's very substantial. And I have to compliment you on your choice of cars. That is a winner.
Well, thank you.
Now, just a little more information here. Did Bob tell you that our bank requires 30% down? How did you want to pay that? Cash or check?
What?
Well,
Oh, Bob didn't mention it? Oh, well, he is new. What kind of a car did you have to trade in? Oh, that's your car right outside the door there, right? Yeah, well, let's see. We got one in here the other day just exactly like that, and I think the high we allowed on that was $600.
$600?
$600, yeah.
I see. I guess I misunderstood. What was the discount on the retail price? Bob thought he said we could get a good discount.
Discount? I don't think we should mention that to the manager, no. I think the last car discounted out of here went to the owner's son, and that was for something like $100.
Oh, Andy, I think we better go someplace else.
Now, how did you want to make your down payment?
Well,
Let me ask you this. How much can you give me today? Then I can work out a very good monthly payment for you.
I thought Bob said that...
Look, I'm sorry for what Bob might have said. I mean, he is new, and I'm sure he's got a good future here, but as like most new salespeople, they do make mistakes. Let me see here. If you can give me $3,000 in cash, I can see if I can get the boss to come down on the retail price. How's that?
Well, I hadn't counted on... what I mean is, I really thought the trade-in would cover the down.
Right.
Look, I don't know what Bob may have told you, but we have to be realistic here. I mean, did he tell you what we do with most of our trade-ins?
No, but I know that our car is worth more than $600.
Yes, ma'am, and I advise you to sell it on your own if you can get more for it. But you see, with that dented fender and all that mileage, we would just have to wholesale it to a used car lot. And I think the most we could get on that would be $800. I'll tell you what. I'll give you $800 for it.
Well, I don't know.
If you can come up with another $200, I will see what kind of monthly payments I can get for you. But we just want to make an honest profit on this. You come up with $1,000 down, and I will put you behind the wheel of a new car for $397. Now, you can afford that.
Is that the best you can do?
That is the best I can do. Take it or leave it.
What do you think?
It's up to you.
There you are. She's left the decision to you. You are going to drive home in a new car tonight.
Okay.
Okay, would you sign here, please, and there? It's really been a pleasure doing business with you.
What has been dramatized here for you are the basic problems the American car buyer experiences at a car dealership. In each case, the dialogue may vary, but the game is the same. This ends part 1. Again, before part 2 begins, let me repeat. Unprepared car buyers become victims of some car dealers' selling tactics.